am some guy, and I'm going to be doing a thing because I haven't decided exactly what kind of thing it is over Scratches, which is a horror adventure game made by some people. And I really like this game. I really like it, and I can't find anything about it. But then again, I didn't search for it. I just kind of looked around, nowhere, and you know what? I decided it was time. It was time. And so, I went ahead and bought it on Steam, because I played this when I was younger, and I don't remember anything about it, so let's see how that fares. Oh, look at these pictures. Look at that. Those people up there are married. That's Richie Blackmore in Deep Purple. Well, actually, I think his name's like Blackwood. James Blackwood. He's a doctor. No, he's not a doctor. He's like a engineer or something. He's building bridges in Africa. I don't know. And there's a fountain. There's a fountain. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy the terrible place. Really, this is a good game, though. So, you know what? I'm doing this for me. And you know what? I don't know what I'm doing, so everybody's just gonna have to, you know what? You just chill out and watch. You know, it's time for some story background information over the main character, Michael Arthay, who is just the neediest
I arrived at Blackwood
motherfucker.
Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
And I love these 90s graphics that you thought were so cool when you were a kid. And now you're just like, my god, I must have been drunk. And you were drunk a lot as a child, and I was too. That's how we got our kicks. And of course, it's a horror game, so it has to be in a mansion-like thing out in the woods. Where else would it be? There are no horror games set in towns. Okay, Resident Evil is set in a town, but come on, that's not a horror game. Come on, not anymore. I know you're arguing with me right now, but you know it's not. Don't just no. Saturday, October 12th. I really like the game mechanics for this too. You don't need the keyboard at all. It is just mouse. Just the mouse. Yeah. As you can see, you have a hand, and when you roll it over something of interest, it changes. See, now it's an open hand, and now it's just right. And the magnifying glass will give you hints over things. Here's the shed. We can't go in there yet, obviously. It's too early in the game. Yeah, this leads to a greenhouse. But you can't get in because you're an idiot. Oh, this leads to a tree. This leads to a tree. And yes, it's a very interesting tree. You go there once, you go to the greenhouse once, if you do it right, which you will, because I'm going to show you how to do it, I guess. Okay, that way leads to like a chapel. We're not going to go down there because we don't need to yet. The door's locked, our first puzzle. What do we do? Oh, we right click. Oh, and there's a key. Isn't that magic? I'm a genius. I am a genius. And And so yes, this is where you will be spending all your time. Most of it. You can look at this stuff. Oh, and it's 9 a.m. This clock, you actually kind of need it. It helps you keep track of your progress, of where you are and what you're doing. Oh, and the phone's ringing, and it's Jerry, and he's gonna be like, I do not like Jerry.
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry.
What?
It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My
I'm
thoughts
British.
exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, he's
It's
like
just
a
that
writer, I
I'm
think.
in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Factory of horror stories.
You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything's in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you
Factory
if
of
I find
horror.
anything strange.
Excellent.
I don't think there's enough horror adventure games. I think we need more of those, especially games like this. The ambience of it is what makes it really. That's really the key to any horror game. So you can see I'm looking around cabinets because you have to. You will have to do this. You don't have to look at everything, but you do have to look at every single freaking cabinet. Eventually. I'm doing it now because we're exploring, but eventually you're going to have to do that because you're supposed to look for candles. And there are none, I'll tell you right off the bat. That's a spoiler, but you know. That's how I roll. Can't open that. So, fireplace. This is important later. Those are not important ever. So. Oh, you can spin the globe? Yeah. I'm gonna do it one more time. Just one more. Alright, I'm done with that. You can look at this. It's diploma. No, that's really important. There's something in here we need in one of these drawers. This envelope. We need an envelope. We need this thing. I'm actually not sure what that is. I know you used to poke things. Can't get in that drawer. That's gonna be important later too. Oh. Right, and there's a lot of these diaries kind of laying around that kind of explain the backbone of the story, but you can pause it and read those if you really want to. But I'll go ahead and tell you. Basically, the guy that owned this place went to Africa? Yeah, he went to Africa and I think he was an engineer because they were building a bridge. I remember them specifically saying that. So, and then stuff happens and, you know, that's part of the game. Oh, jeez. Vases. Those are important later, actually. I don't think I can open this. Nope. There's a lot of stuff you need to take around here too to complete the rest of the stuff, and I'm just gonna do that right now so I don't have to do it later because it's just annoying. It's just annoying, and I don't wanna do it. Oh, this door leads out to a mausoleum, but we don't need to go there yet, so I'm not gonna do that. We need this knife. For stuff. We don't need that yet either. And there's no food. You know, that's something I never understand. You're in this house for like 3 days, and if you try to get the water, there's no water. There's no water or electricity, which reminds me, you have to check the power. I do it twice because I'm not sure how many times you're actually supposed to do it. That's... Oh, and pay attention to this. You see the ski? Huh? You see it? You see this face? See it? Yeah, you see it. Yeah, those are important later too. Oh, this pen. Or this page. We need this page. That squirrel is nuts. I apologize for that. That was the worst thing you'll ever hear today. I'm sure. Just some useless junk. I think there was something in here we needed. Maybe not. Nope. This was the slave's room. Or no, wasn't a slave. It was a maid. You see, this game is really okay. This was this was the maid's room, and she was really into photography. And I'll go ahead and give you some backstory. The maid was into photography. See, there's no water. And she used this bathroom as like a black room, dark room. Wow, I am on a roll today. Okay, she used this as a dark room. And she catches a picture of the guy that owns this place, and he like murdered his wife or something, but you know, yeah. Oh, and this is the basement, which you can't go into yet because you don't have the key, which was on this rack, which is no longer there, but neither is the vase. Ooh. Where could the vase be? Oh, I know. Maybe it could be out there in front of the, over here. I'll just tell you it's over here. But we can't get it yet. Oh, we can. Well, I'll be. Alright, well, we're gonna head upstairs now. Because we're pretty much done down here for now. As far as I can remember. And we're gonna head into this bathroom. There's something in one of these drawers. I think there's a rag that we need later for some reasons. Yeah, that one. You gotta search all these drawers, though. You really do. If you don't, then you cannot progress the game. And oh my god, when I was a kid, I couldn't figure that out, and I got up and I kicked my friend right in the chest, and I said, "How do you do this?" And he said, "I don't know what you're talking about." And well, you know, I didn't have any friends. I made that up. I just kind of kicked a mirror, cut my foot, and had to go to the doctor. That's not a real story, but and you can't go through those drawers for some reason. Oh, and you think this is important? It's not. You think this is important? That's not either. So, you know. How do you know? You don't. Unless I told you. And yeah, that's all. Oh. And this is something else I also got stuck on. You see this painting? Well, if you zoom in and you click the ball, and then oh my gosh, there's a safe, and I didn't know that, and I spent many a night crying to myself in the shower over how I couldn't solve this game. That's actually kind of important later. And that's the main bedroom, apparently. This is the gallery, I think. Yeah, this is the gallery. There's not really much you can do in here right now. There's some paper explaining some stuff. Talking about studying this tribe in Africa. It's really secluded from stuff. Oh, and there's a necklace, and that'll be important later too. Foreshadowy. That's not really foreshadowy. That's just okay. And this is his bedroom, which is like the spare room or something. I don't, something like that. Oh yeah. We need to get in there and take the stethoscope. I never understood what this was supposed to be. I thought it was like a frog or a goblin or something. There's no human that looks like that. I'll tell you that no human looks like that. I don't know what kind of doctor this guy was, but I don't know. What is that? Is that a skull? Is that a cow skull? That is why does this guy have a cow skull in his crotch? I don't know. some guy's going crazy in here. But while we're in here, if you right-click, you're going to have to take his suitcase and put it there. We're going to open it and take this pen, which is really important. Oh, that's this book I don't care about. And his notes that I also don't know. These matches, we really need those. And this is just explaining how I got the house, and nobody cares. And that's Jerry's number, which you won't know unless you do that. You have to look at those things, though, because you have to call Jerry like 1,000 times for everything. Like I said, this guy is like the neediest guy in the world. And you also have to put that down. This typewriter. Of course, you can't write because I need to wander around. And you can't go to bed yet because it's like 9 a.m. and I'm not 100, so. I'm 100 years old. I need at least 18 hours of sleep. So. There's one more floor, and that's the upstairs floor. And you cannot get in this room. The door seems to be stuck, but you can't get in this room, which is a bathroom, I think. Yes, this is the best bathroom. And yeah, the lights don't work in here either. And right now it's not really horror, it's just kind of wandering about. Oh crap, there's something in that room I needed. It was a bar thing. I'll show you. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, we need that for a reason we'll get to later when you're not looking. I don't know why I came back in here. There's not really anything in here that we can... Well, we need that stove. That's apparently a stove. I didn't know that. That took... Yeah, that... Okay. And you can go upstairs. And... This is the attic. Pen has newspapers that we don't really need right now, but we will need them later. This lantern, which we definitely need. Oh, these are just some pictures and stuff for the background story, which you don't really... You can read, you can pause and read it on your own if you want. The Fettiford Districts. Meat packers. Okay, I don't know why. Yep. Yeah, so there's that. Oh yeah, you think this is important? Because it's not. Or this? Yeah, none of those are important. I spent hours trying to figure out what those were supposed to be for, and you know what? They're not for anything. Oh. Did I just climb these stairs again? Oh my god, okay. That's not what I meant to do. Watch as I stumble around a house for hours. I want to go this way. Okay. Oh, look at this. The door was locked. I can see a key on the other side through the keyhole. Oh. And guess what? Here's a newspaper. Oh, you see where I'm going with this? If you've ever played an adventure game ever, you know exactly what's going to happen. Under the door, boop. And then take this, this, and poke out the key, and it doesn't work. I love that. That doesn't work in real life, and I love how it's just like, who thinks that would work? That's stupid. That's a stupid idea. I just love that. Oh, this is the tower. There's absolutely nothing up here, but we do need to come up here once at least. Twice if you forget what you're supposed to be doing. Alright, now that we've unpacked, we're gonna go down the stairs again. I've showed you all the rooms so far, I think, except for the... oh, there's another diary on this table, I think, right? Yeah, there's a doctor here, and he's going crazy, and he's hearing stuff, and all that. And I love how this character you're playing is like, oh, that's cool. And there's fireplace with wood, and you can burn them with the matches, but you can't do it yet, so... let's call Jared.